All right, guys, so we are doing a little bit of a different video. Usually you see this setup when I am about to go streaming, but there's a few things and I wanted to make sure you guys got decent quality when this came through. So I'm actually doing a recording direct to the computer and then just posting it. So you can see all the cameras are here. You know, there's this camera over here. Now, again, this camera and this camera are going to be limited a little bit in regards to the fact that it is still going through OBS Studio, so there is going to be some limitations as to how it captures, etc., etc. That is what it is. But I wanted to see. I'm playing Diablo 4 on my Xbox, and I'm playing it both on the Xbox One and I'm playing it on the Xbox Series X. And my daughter, actually in the other room, is playing it on a Series S, and it looks and plays really good. So there are some issues with the HDR on, I think, on certain TVs, certain screens. Hopefully that'll get fixed later on. But this here, my computer right here that you guys may be able to see, maybe if I switch the cameras here, you'll be able to see it a little better. This guy right here, this is my Huawei, what is it? 14S, I believe it's called, the 14S. It's an i7, 16 gigs of RAM, but it is running like the Intel Core, their Iris Xe chip. So how does that handle Diablo, right? So first off, let's just bring up this screen right here. So this is my big desktop window here coming through. It's coming straight out of my laptop. So we should be able to see, I think it's extended, so I'm hoping that Diablo will come up on this screen. I guess we'll see in a minute. Let's go to BattleNet and just kind of hopefully it decides to go over there, which it's not, but maybe if I do this, here we go. Oh, see, I have friends of mine that are actually playing right now. Oh my. Anyways, Diablo 4 playing on this machine, and you can see, I was going to say you could see what my specs were, but anyway, look up the Huawei. It's the 11th gen Intel machine. So it's that internal graphics chip, right? Is it workable? Does it do its job? So I think it's all going to come over on this screen, which is not exactly what we want. So maybe what I'll do is this. Hold on. I'm going to come over here somewhere. Let's just do desktop settings, display settings. I'll get these two maybe to mirror each other instead of extending. So let's go like this. Show only on 2. Boom, which should be this one, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Okay, keep these displays. Yes, keep changes. So you guys now are seeing everything that I'm possibly can see. So number one, I'm going to just close that for a second. But it came up and said your GPU is not supported. Yes. And you see here, I get this weird window. Now I'm gonna close this for a minute because I do have a feeling, cancel, that this could be because of the fact that I changed this display resolution while this was all happening, because none of this looks right. That's not even the right Diablo. Bear with me, all right? I don't want that one. I want this one, Diablo 4 beta, play. Let's see what happens. Launching. Here it is. Okay. The GPU you are using is not supported. So number one, if you're, it does work. Does it work great? Well, we'll see, right? You may experience graphical bugs, instabilities, or poor performance while using it. Updating your drivers may resolve this. I have all the updated drivers. I've been checking on Intel's website, etc., etc. I'm as updated as I can be. Hit OK button. This looks better. We're gone full screen, which is good. All right, Diablo. Now, we're not going to play this very long. I do have my controller. I'm hoping that I can play with the controller to start with. I don't know if we can. Luckily for us, it's logging us in quite fast. Not much of a wait right now. Here's graphical issue number one. First off, you can see how choppy that looks, and I don't know what's going on with the shadows here. Now, to be honest, right, it does say that the graphics card isn't supported. But if you're one who was thinking about buying this, this is something that we or you should be somewhat aware of. And during her movements, right, like if I think rotate her, like it's not smooth, right? There's definitely some chop to it for sure. You know, here's my zoom out, right? It's definitely got some chop to it. Now we should be able to go into game options. Does it see my controller? It does see my controller. Excellent. So we'll go to options here. We are in full screen. You can see it's using the Intel processor, right? Resolution, you can see it's set to display on this screen, which is full 3840 at high or 4K. Refresh rate, we have no options. Sharpen image, all this kind of stuff we've set to normal. No HDR. Brightness, yeah, we can do all that later. But performance, resolution percentage, and I also have the laptop, and just so you guys know, like I'm running it off of battery right now. Now it does have a performance mode, but it wasn't that great either. And you'll see quality, right? I'm in low, right? Texture quality is medium, okay, but everything is low. We're in low. There's a few sections here where clutter quality, medium, low, 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 low. Everything's low. Okay, we're like, okay, cool. Let's see what it's like. We're gonna just leave it here for now, adventurer. Yes. Come back to Helen. Give it a start. And we'll show you what the actual gameplay is like. We'll go in and do just a quick fight. Just again, so you can be like, it seems reasonable. Now, I don't have an FPS counter or anything like that. You guys should just be able to tell by how smooth it is. I don't think I'm going to be getting very good frames on this, but let's see, right? Yeah, you can tell like how choppy that is. Oh, it's so choppy. Now, it doesn't look bad, but the frames are so not good at all. And this is on an 11th gen i7, right? Yeah, it's definitely, you know, look how chunky that is. Oh my goodness. It's just like, that would be, honestly, I'm thinking this is like maybe 15 frames per second, somewhere in that range. Look how yucky that looks. Let's get into some kind of battle here just to see. I want to fight somebody, right? I'm curious. There's some people out there. Oh, Diablo 4 detected corrupt data and was able... Okay. Now, I even played this earlier today. There is no corrupt data, but I have heard a lot of people say that server is sending out a bunch of errors, right? Now, I have to say, playing on, yeah, still not supported. Playing on the Xbox, it has been solid as far as how well it plays. It hasn't kicked me off. It hasn't given me much. There's some, you know, rubber banding when you're loading into like another level kind of thing. But other than that, it's been really good. Way more playable. And to be honest with you, like I would prefer to play this on my Xbox One because it's actually pretty good. And I have a video where I did a live stream of the Xbox One with Diablo 4 during the private beta for those that pre-ordered it. And it was good. It's 30 frames, but it's pretty much locked at 30 frames. It ran great. But this is disappointing if this is actually what we are going to be seeing. Let's see if it crashed or if it sent me somewhere else or if it put me right back where I started. I am at level 20, so that was my goal, was to hit level 20 so that, you know, they say at level 20 you get something when the full version comes out if you could get to level 20. Also, loading time, I would definitely say it loads faster on my Series X for sure. Now, if you have a high-end PC, maybe it left me where I was. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's, you know what? If you're someone that doesn't know any better, you'd be like, oh, it's fine. But let's be honest with you, like that is so choppy. Oh, geez, so bad. Okay, let's fight somebody, and then we'll go back and be like, how disappointed are we? All right, here's somebody. Oh, it's just stuffs and pauses. Like, I would think playing this with a mouse and a keyboard, it would be so hard because, you know, you have to be pretty accurate with, you know, finding things. Like here, look, watch this, because there's a fair bit of stuff on the screen. Like, if you had a mouse and keyboard and had to like figure out where you were going, I would say you'd be in trouble pretty fast, right? Yes, see, like you can tell, like the graphics on the computer are just better. They're just a little more sharp, I would say. So if you have a better PC or you have an 11th gen with actual dedicated graphics card, I'd probably say you'd do okay. But for those of us in this scenario, I would hold tight and hope that Intel possibly releases updated drivers to make this, you know, playable, because right now it's not good, right? This is I was hoping this computer, because it's fairly new. Now I know they have 12th gen Intel machines out, but this machine is old by any means, right? I'll just beat these guys up and then we'll be done with it. And if you're playing with the controller, you can get by for sure, right? But okay, just so chopped, and I can't imagine what it'll be like when you're playing when there's a lot of bosses on the screen, you know, like more than 4 kind of thing, right? Come on, let's get this guy. Get him up. You can do it. You can get up. So he's almost there. Oh, he's over there now. Come on. Yeah. My little potion there. And we'll finish these guys, and then we will boom back to town. And yeah. These guys are, I don't know, like, they're taking way longer than I would expect. I'm level 21 now. You know, I would expect them. Oh, I must have just leveled up. Good for me. And I do like the fact that it's cross play. So, you know, I bought it on the Xbox, but you know, it would be awesome if Microsoft does get ownership of Blizzard, that they make it so that you can play it on both. You know, if you own it, you can play it on both console and oh, more are coming. Did you see how slow that rock was when it opened up? So bad. Let's do this. Just a little smushy smush there.
I'm low on fury.
Low on fury. All right. Let's get this and do one of these. Boom. All right, guys. I just wanted to show you this just in case you were like, I wonder if it works. I have an 11th gen with the Intel Xe graphics card. It works. Not great. Just so you know, not great. I'm gonna leave you guys there. That's it for me today. Small video, but I thought, you know, it could be important for those that are looking at. And this was at completely low, right? Completely low. So I don't think you can go much lower for settings. It's a little disappointing, you know, especially since the Xbox One, not even the series, but the Xbox One can push it like pretty much no problem. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. If you have any comments or if you've used it on your machine and you get better performance, let me know. Maybe there's some settings that I could play with to get that there, but right out of the box, not great. All right, my friends, I will see you guys next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell for when I'm doing some actual lives, because we'll be doing some gameplay, usually on the Xbox consoles. But hopefully I can get a machine that runs this a bit better down the road, and we'll be doing some of that as well. All right, my friends, I'm out, and we'll see you guys next video. Later.